Hey guys, what's up? My name's Commando. Welcome to my NXT TakeOver San Antonio review. I don't think it's going to be very long. I don't think I'm going to have much to say about it really. But it was an alright show. It was a decent enough show. I just didn't think it was really amazing or great, but it was alright. Let's get to it. The pre-show, there was some. They did all the NXT year-end award things and stuff, and there was some promos from like a Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, which I thought was good. I enjoyed what they had to say, and I enjoyed what the Revival had to say. But there was some stuff that wasn't so good, like the Ember Moon thing was a bit awkward, I guess, her interview. It just, I think they really maybe should have had a bit more of a plan for what she had to say, because it seemed very, I don't know, amateurish, I guess. It just seemed kind of awkward would be the better word to describe it. It wasn't really that great. Um, and Charlie Caruso, I mean, she's improving, I think, but I think it's probably just more getting told in her ear what to do and what have you and what to say. It seemed to sort of, you know, Corey Graves or whatever would be going on about something, and then she'd sort of just like interrupt and want to go on to the next thing. I mean, it's not her fault. It's probably just been told whatever to do by the Triple H or whoever the hell is producing the thing, but it did seem to sort of break the flow of what was going on at times. But they had all the year-end award things, which was alright. You know, nothing special. And another new like interviewer person, Kayla Braxton, was doing some stuff. It seemed kind of I wouldn't say it seemed awkward. Just seemed a bit I don't know, amateurish again. But I suppose that's kind of what NXT's for, you know, to build these new up people. But it seemed that even like a Percy Watson, I would say he's the worst out of the lot. Like, but there's a lot of people that probably shouldn't be on TV that are on TV. Percy would be one of them. That's a guy that really needs to be practicing commentary a lot. I don't think he should be on TV because clearly he's just not ready for it. He'll get there. He'll probably get there eventually, but he's just not ready for it right now. In my opinion, he's just not good. Simple as that. He isn't good. Like people complain about Byron Saxton and David Otunga, which Otunga okay I can get, but I think Byron's okay. But Percy Watson is like fully worse than both of those guys. Um, but yeah, let's go into the matches. Let's stop talking about that random shiz. Ty Dillinger versus Eric Young. Eric Young wins. 10 minutes 55. Decent match to start the show. Eric Young offered the jacket again. Dillinger throws it back at him, and then the match gets going. It's a decent enough match. Best spot was probably the top rope belly to belly suplex by Dillinger to Young. And there was some interference from Dane and Wolf. Dane is such a weird name. What was it? What's his name? Dillian Dane? Killian Dane. Such a weird name. Should have just kept it as Damo. That was a good name, but I thought Biff Busick was a good name. Then they went ahead and just threw some letters together and came up with Oni Lorcan. But anyways, eventually it comes down to Dillinger hits a crossbody. Young sort of rolls through, gets a 2 count. Dillinger drop kicks Kane into Wolf with a baseball slide. Then Young sort of takes advantage of this and hits his pretty awesome looking wheelbarrow neckbreaker for the win. Yeah, decent enough match. After this, there's a thing with Joey Samoa sitting at ringside. Then we go into the next match of Roderick Strong versus Andrade Almas, with Roderick winning, 11 minutes 40. Again, an alright match. Nothing special, nothing amazing. But it was decent. I liked it. It was okay. Roderick Strong had a nasty backbreaker at one point. Just like he really stiff. Like looked like he put a lot of power into it. It looked nasty. But apart from that, not really much to say about it. Oh yeah, one thing I don't understand, but when they do like German suplexes and they do the bridge thing and they actually land on their head when they do it, like, how are they not breaking their neck? Like Andrade did it. I've seen people do it in the past. When they do the German, but they actually land with their head like that. how the hell are they not breaking their necks doing that? I don't get that. That's odd to me. Um, but eventually it comes down to Almas hitting the knees in the corner, strong counters like the hammerlock DDT thing, and hits a knee to the face. He does his weird slam thing that he does, and then hits the sick kick for the win. Which actually, I did think it looked better, because in the past it's looked a bit odd. But I like the way they set it up this time. Bit strong, I don't know. Seems kind of I mean, I'm nothing against the guy, but I don't know. It just seems kind of generic, I guess. They're not really doing a whole lot with him. Just seems like, he has a bit of a following online, or he's a bit popular on the indies, so let's take him. Nobody else can have him, and now they're not really doing anything with him. Kind of seems to be the whole thing with WWE in general, like the whole UK thing. We don't want anybody else being popular. We don't want anybody else to be successful, so we're going to take all these people, and that's essentially it. That's kind of what WWE does nowadays, which sucks. Instead of focusing on quality shows, they go for quantity and just taking everybody else because they don't want anybody else to be successful. Don't agree with that at all. After that, just some random shit. Michael PSA's at ringside. Then it's on to the Authors of Pain versus DIY. With the Authors of Pain winning, I sort of seen it happening, but I didn't think they'd actually go with it. I thought maybe DIY would get a win out of nowhere, but the Authors of Pain won the titles, 40 minutes 30. Again, decent enough match, nothing amazing. I liked the double spear by Gargano and Ciampa. I thought that was pretty cool. At one point, the Authors of Pain, like the DWI, drinking while investing, what Beer Money used to do. The powerbomb neckbreaker combo. I thought that was pretty cool. I like these guys. They do a lot of cool, different double team moves, which you don't really see a whole lot now. I like that they do all these different moves. Eventually, Gargano got the submission in, like they did at Toronto. But then one of them gets out of it. I think Razor and slammed Gargano onto Ciampa. Fans were chatting holy shit at this point. They start trading shots. Then they do their powerbomb thing, powerbomb sandwich, whatever they want to call that. Then they hit the last chapter for the win. Decent enough match. And maybe the DIY will come back and win it as the underdogs again. Who knows? I hope they don't go to 205 Live. That would just be awful. I don't want to see that. That would just be dumb. After this, this is when something random as fuck happened. I don't think anybody's seen this come on. But Seth Rollins appears in the ring and starts calling out Triple H and says he's not leaving until Triple H comes, and then Triple H just appears, and then he tells some security ferrets to come out, and they come out, and Seth's sort of fighting them off, but more of them come out and they go away. And there was an exclusive thing on YouTube or whatever, just sort of showing more of that really, where he was backstage being thingied away. But yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. Anyways, on to the next thing. I thought it was a decent enough segment. I suppose Triple H really is unhappy with NXT and wanted something, like that to maybe boost it a bit or get some people talking about it. Definitely succeeded, because you look at WWE's YouTube videos where they upload all the little 1 minute parts, and well, right now, let's refresh it. The Seth Rollins confronting Triple H thing has 96,000, whereas the Roderick Strong video right next to it has only 3,000. So that tells you that's pretty popular. Or the whole Triple H thing's pretty popular. But yeah, moving on, we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship, which Asuka won. I really thought Billy and Peyton did good in this match. I thought they looked really good. It only lasted 9 minutes 55. But I liked it. I thought it was good. Some people were saying that Billy and that are shit. But I disagree. I think they're good. I really enjoy them, and I enjoy the whole both of them working together and not turning on each other. for the entire match. I thought that was really good. Um, they eventually, Billy and that go up to the announcer area, which is sort of like where the Raw announcer table or whatever it is, and then they do a double suplex off the announcer table onto this other table that was next to it, and that was pretty cool. And they run back to Asuka because she'd like been beaten up earlier by Cross or something, and they try to like beat her up, but it doesn't really work out. They got some moves on, but Asuka sort of comes back. Peyton hit the Widow's Peak for a 2 count, and then Asuka comes back again and takes them both out. And it ended kind of shit in my opinion. It just sort of random, and Asuka winning with the kick again. She's won that way a few times. I thought the match was going well. It just sort of ended abruptly, in my opinion. Felt they match could have went a bit longer, and I would have been happy with Billy and Peyton winning because they said they were going to both win and they'd be like co-champions, which I would not be against. But yeah, Asuka won, and again, a decent enough match. After this, they show Tyler Bate at ringside, the UK guy. Apparently, he had a match which will happen on NXT next week or this coming week, whenever it is. There's too much bloody wrestling. And they also I thought it was odd that they showed a video on like their YouTube thing with him arriving to San Antonio. I thought, oh well, that's a spoiler. He's going to be in the Rumble, but maybe it was just because he's on the NXT show now. But I could see a Rumble appearance happening. I could see it. Then after this, it's the main event with Bobby Roode defeating Shinsuke Nakamura in a long ass fucking match, 27 minutes 15 seconds. It did really feel quite long. It got kind of boring in the middle of it. It got kind of rest holdy. It's a word, rest holdy. But yeah, it was okay. I wasn't really that impressed with it, but I haven't really been that impressed with Shinsuke's matches, really. I mean, I'm not saying it was awful or it was terrible, but I just didn't think it was that great. And I'm not gonna really go into it because it was fucking long. But I'm just sort of flicking through this recap to see, well, where things sort of, where the whole story was with Nakamura sort of hot the Kinshasa or what have you. On like the outside or something on the apron and got wrecked. And then after that he sort of did it again. I can't remember, even though I just watched it a couple hours ago. He hurt it again, and he's hurt his leg, and Roode is out, but Nakamura can't sort of take advantage of it. Like the medical guys come out and are checking on him, and then eventually Nakamura gets up, Bobby Roode hits the DDT, but he kicked out. Nakamura kicked out. Roode is shocked, goes for the single leg crab, and he's punching the knee and what have you. Eventually it gets broken up. Then he hits the DDT once more, and boom, Bobby Roode wins. It was an okay match. I think maybe it just went on a bit long. Maybe that was the thing sort of holding it back. Like I said, stop going for quantity over quality. But I didn't think it was that bad. It just got a bit boring in the middle, which kind of ruined it for me, I guess. But yeah, decent enough match. Bobby Roode won, and I liked his entrance too. He came out with a bunch of ladies. Instead of the whole train, we have the glorious train. That was pretty cool. The women seemed to be enjoying it as well. Some of them were like clapping the hands of the fans. They seemed happy. They seemed like they were having a good time. But I mean, it's Bobby Roode. He's glorious. Why would you not be having a good time? But yeah, decent enough show. Just nothing amazing in my opinion. Nothing else really to say about it. That's about it. There is like the takeover spoilers. The NXT TV spoilers, but I won't really talk about them. But yeah, there you have it. That's NXT Takeover. Tell me what you thought about it. Um, and tell me if you're looking forward to the Royal Rumble. Should be in 24 hours. Yay! I'm gonna go and get some sleep now and get ready for the Royal Rumble. And I also have some like 1 hour Royal Rumble special show. I think it's like the best moments of the Rumble. It's like the DVD thing that they always show on Sky Sports. The earliest airing is like 9 a.m. today, Sunday. So I need to. I'll be sleeping at that point, but when I get up, whenever I get up, I'll be watching that, and then I'll be getting ready to watch the Royal Rumble. We're getting ready to get it crack-a-lacking with it. But yeah, there you have it. Also, I want to say that I love that song "Square Hammer" by Ghost. Like I looked it up earlier in the week, and I can't stop listening to it. It's like the Takeover theme, and it's just awesome. I love it. I think it's great. It's a really good song. I looked at a few of the other songs by Ghost, which are like pretty popular and have loads of views, but I don't think they're as good as that one, or good at all, in my opinion. I think that Square Hammer one though is really really good. I love it. I think it's great. Um, but yeah, there's the old review. Didn't think I'd yap this long, but I did. That's it. See you later.